Okay. Hi, you guys. How's it going? What is up? Wait, hang on. That's going to get a little annoying. Although, my buddy Amy got me hooked on an artist called Dinka. So that's what we're listening to. Totally hooked on that. Oh my gosh, my desk is a total disaster. I've got phones laying, ornaments all over the place. We'll talk about that later. So thanks for joining me. I kind of poo-pooed Facebook for a long time. It's like, well, what? So what's a matter, mate? You don't have a real life of your own. You go on Facebook all the time and create a fake, So, but with COVID, it's been a lifesaver actually. Not literally, but it's kept me as sane as possible. So I have you guys to thank for that. So yeah, that's I've got an agenda. So that's the first thing I wanted to start off with tonight. Is it's like just a huge shout out and just a thank you for your incredible support with all of my wacky, all my art stuff. I'm an artist now, I guess. I mean, my dad was a mechanical engineer, and so my whole life I've been inventing things, all kinds of wacky, but anyway, just your overwhelming support has been just amazing, and so just a huge thank you for that. And I don't know if I'm doing this right, but you get the idea. So I just appreciate that. The piece is going to the museum Utvorda. That was the thing like this. Spielkavik, Sandnistjon, Tingelwagen, Fastnavag, and Nordfjordeid. No, I did not practice those. Yes, I am Norwegian. But anyway, so a huge thank you guys. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of like, my whole life it's kind of been, well, I wonder if I can do that. I wonder if I can make hot sauce from vegetables in my garden and sell it, and so I did that, and that worked, and funny labels and whatnot. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Enough about me. Okay, you talk now. So what are you looking at? What? The background? No, I was too embarrassed to have like my actual house behind me. So I'm recording this on Zoom, by the way. But so I did an internet search of dysfunctional dining rooms, and so I found this background, and so that's what I'm using. Hey, just real quick, a shout out to Karen. Do you see anything familiar? Yeah, that's the piece I did for Karen. It turned out nice, and it's a little bit fragile, so we got to be careful with it. All right, Karen, be careful with it. So thanks, you guys, for everything. Shout outs. So Denise, this is all your fault. It all started with this thing, which I think is hilarious. So here, wait, let me do this. Everybody needs a light ring, right? This is hilarious. So she's like, that is so cool. I want a dozen of them. I'm like, really? All right. Well, that's great. So, and then, I did a couple of posts, and Sandra is like, dude, like, you so need to market this. I mean, you could retire from Ramsey County Corrections and like, so thanks, Sandra, for that encouragement. And so, yeah, I took that ball and I ran with it big time. Mark is like, I want to see this whole process, dude. I want to see how this whole laser, like, weird, who's got a laser in their living room? I do, and that's why I live alone. Honey, can I put a laser like right in the living room here? Okay, thanks. So anyway, shout out to Mark. I'll shoot a video and show you how everything works. Yeah, Karen has the piece on the wall there, and she wants some ornaments and stuff. And then John, my neighbor, my backyard neighbor, we hang on the fence once in a while, and he's like, I want to see more ornaments. I want to see like more like designs and see what you got before I order any. So we'll be doing that next. So I've got some. I downloaded some really cool designs, and by the way, I pay a licensing fee to the actual artist that creates. What did you do with my flashlight? The artists that actually create these designs um, are the ones that deserve the credit. I mean, I have the technical blah 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 because I'm such a nerd. No, geek, not a nerd. Um, so I use technology to take their designs and depending on how it's going to be designed or whatever, I produce the piece. But I'm paying a licensing fee to the actual artist that created the design. So just want to clear that up. Just don't give me more credit than I deserve. So yeah, John. So I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff, and then Lisa ordered. She saw that really cool snowflake thing, and so Lisa, your piece is under a bunch of weight over there, and it's 3 layers of this acrylic stuff, and it's really a cool design. But I had to spray adhesive on it to glue the layers together, and it kind of turned out a little bit frosty. It's not pure clear like it was. So anyway, if you don't have to like it, I can try. I've got some other shoe glue. Shoe goo. This is if your sneakers come apart, and you can stick that stuff in there and it fixes your shoes. Apparently, I have never used it, but that's supposedly a clear adhesive. So I might try that. Just little dots of it around the piece, just so it. I don't know. Well, you guys. This is all experimental. Everything I'm doing is totally. I have no clue what I'm doing. So thanks for that. So Lisa, thanks for ordering that piece. I hope it's what you want, because I want to give you what you want. Okay, so you guys have wanted like some ideas for some other Christmas ornaments. I've got them like laying all over my desk here, but so I've done them in 2 different ways. I've done the clear acrylic and I've done on wood. So baby, it's COVID outside. There are some pretty good ones. All I want for Christmas is 2021. I just want it to be done. I want it to be over, right? Aw, 2020, our first pandemic. Okay, now I want to show you something. Now this is how it comes out straight out of the laser. Okay, notice how it has. I mean, this is burnt. This is actually, the laser actually burns the wood, and yes, they do have a little hooky thing on there. But anyway, so this is how it comes out of the laser. This is after you. I'm not ambidextrous. Let's try this. I don't know what I'm doing. So it comes out of the laser like this. No, like this, but with a little bit of vinegar and a rag. You just wipe it down. So I'm gonna send it to you like this. If you order one, I'll send it like this, because some people might want this kind of a rustic, look to it. But if you're like one of those like, prim and proper people, all you gotta do is just rub it with a little bit of vinegar on a rag, and make sure you keep turning the rag. Don't use just the one spot. So pour vinegar on a rag, stick your finger on there, wipe a little bit, and then turn the rag, wipe a little bit more, because otherwise you'll just be spreading it around. It's just the smoke from the laser when it cuts them. So let me show you. Oh, this one's funny. 2020. I would not recommend. Let's not do this again, you guys. Seriously, really, I've had it up to here. All right, so let's. I'm gonna try this. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. Let's do this, and then I gotta start the show. I'm hitting F5. There we go. All right, so these are the designs that I've got so far. Well, and of course, oh, I forgot to put Denise's on there. So we've got this one, the 2020. Okay, I don't want to get audited by YouTube. So these are, let me move me down here. These are the designs I've downloaded. Okay, so this is what I've got so far, and I'm probably going to have more. So I'll post again if I have more designs. But anyway, so they're $10 a piece for either the wood or the acrylic. Okay, and if you order 4 or more of them, they're $8 a piece. So Denise, you ordered a dozen, so they're $8, obviously. In fact, they might be cheaper than that. I don't know. So choose acrylic or birch plywood. Swing by, pick it up, or I'll ship it out. I'm going to have a big container out next to my front step, and you just lift the lid and you'll see a bunch of stuff in there. Just pick yours. And then as far as payment, we'll talk about that in a bit. But I'm losing track of what people want because you're posting comments on various posts. So I think just to keep things straight, just because I'm a guy and I have a hard time like multi-processing, if you could email me, that would be awesome. That way it's just easier to keep track. So, and then, so in your email, just say, hey, I want, 2 or 1 or whatever, design G, and I'll put this picture on Facebook so you can see it. So I want two of the G's in clear, and I want 3 of the J's in wood or whatever, and then ship it to 123 Sarcasticism Avenue at Krabbyville, Minnesota. So I thought that was funny. I giggled when I sent it. So I'll have an envelope inside that bin where you can drop off your check or stick cash in there or whatever. I trust you. So, otherwise, you should be able to. I love Venmo. Venmo is awesome. There's no fee or anything. It's an app that you download on your phone, and you hook it up to your checking account, and then you can send and receive payments for free. So, it's not supposed to be used for business though. But this is just a hobby, right? So, Venmo works great. So when I post the picture on Facebook, you should be able to zoom in. And then there's a button for like pay or something like that. Anyway, you can scan my code and it'll find my account and it'll know who to send your $10 to or whatever. So, I have no idea, you guys. I mean, I've heard they're selling these for like $15 online or whatever, and so when I was doing COVID masks, my electric bill went from $120 a month to over $400 a month, just because I'm running like 4 different devices. I'm running the laser, I'm running an air compressor down there. I've got this industrial water chiller that's sitting on the floor, and I'll show you all that stuff later. But it's like the lights dim in here when I fire all that stuff up. So it's like, I'm not in this I'm hoping to break even, maybe make a little bit, so I can buy a new spatula because you can't have too many of those. But yeah, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's just like you guys asked for some other ideas. So there you go. It's all about you, right? So what else? Denise's thing, Lisa's thing, Karen's thing. That's all I got. So thanks for tuning in. Oh wait, we have a caller on line 1. We've got Phil in Kansas City. Phil, what's your question? Phil? No, it's not a live show. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you. I appreciate everything. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. How do I get out of my Zoom meeting? Anybody else done that? How do I? All right, just made the blooper reel. I do IT stuff. I should be able to figure this. I should be able to figure this out. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I'm going to leave this on the video. I don't care. All right, stop share. All right, and all right. Okay. Bye.